Welcome back. Chapter 12 is about social psychology, right? We as human beings, we're social animals. We need other people to survive. We need human contact. We need human touch. We need care. So we truly need one another to survive as a species. Torture often causes pain by depriving people of something that they desperately need, such as oxygen, water, food, sleep, right? As it turns out, the need for social interaction is just as vital. And studies of prisoners shown that extensive periods of isolation can induce symptoms of psychosis, okay, even in small doses. So social isolation can really take a toll on a person's psyche. Ordinary people who are socially isolated are more likely to become depressed, ill, to die prematurely. In fact, being socially isolated is as bad for your health as being obese or smoking. Okay, so you see this in examples like older folks who are isolated from the community, sick individuals who may be isolated. And even when we talk about, being socially ostracized, you feel isolated, right? And we know what kind of an impact that can have on people, especially young individuals who need that acceptance and social connection to feel that their self-esteem and self-worth, right? At a young age. So what about aggression, right? We see so much aggression happening in our society. And aggression has a biological basis, but it is also very influenced by culture. Men often respond with aggression in response to threats. Women can be just as aggressive, but their aggression tends to be a little bit more focused on obtaining or protecting an actual resource, right? Protecting a loved one, protecting something that's near and dear to us. Women are much less likely than men to aggress without provocation. However, they're only slightly less likely than men to aggress when provoked. Women may even be more likely than men to aggress in ways that cause social harm. For example, ostracizing others, spreading malicious rumors about other people, right? That's another form of aggression, another way that we can isolate people and make them seem separate than us. Like there's the others and then there's us. That's another way we socially isolate. Look at social media, right? We tend to do that. We label people, oh, those are those people. They're not like us, right? That's social isolation. That is another form of aggression. So what about conformity? When we talk about conformity, it's the tendency to do what others do simply because other people are doing it. So other people's behavior defines what is normal. And so we tend to do things we see others doing because it makes us feel more normal. Research shows that if someone you know is doing something maybe that is even not beneficial to your health, smoking, overeating, using drugs, if we feel that peer pressure to conform, we may be more likely to engage in those behaviors as well. And then we talk about persuasion. It's another phenomenon that occurs when a person's attitudes or beliefs are influenced by a communication from another person. So you'll see this a lot in advertising. We use a lot of famous individuals, actors, musicians, and whatnot to persuade people to buy products. Like, I'm using it. Or even if there's a famous person holding a product, standing near a product, talking about a product, right? We see that persuasion happening, and we persuade other people to do or to use something simply because someone we admire is doing it, or we believe, oh, if they're doing it, it must be good, right? So let me go ahead and do that. So there's so many ways that society and social psychology can inform the way we behave and inform our behaviors and the way we think and act, right? So social psychology, it's the way that we interact with others, the way we perceive ourselves, and the way we're influenced by the people around us, right? Aggression, conformity, social isolation and such, okay? So once again, read through the chapter, watch your videos, get on the discussion board, and we'll see you next time for chapter 13. Take care.